Hello and welcome to this third producer's notes for DCS Black Shark. In this note we're going to take a look at a rolling takeoff followed by some just basic maneuvers around the airfield. Then after that we'll go ahead and land over on the parking apron. Now unfortunately in this beta build here the track file system is a bit on the fritz, so we're going to be keeping the view to just in the cockpit here. Also, as you're about to see, I'm probably about the worst simulator helicopter pilot there is in the world, so I hope you'll excuse some of my really bad piloting skills. Anyhow, with no further ado, we'll go ahead and take off. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cyclic forward, increase collective, and use the rudder to keep me down the runway, and lift off. Go ahead and clean up the gear. Okay, now as I'm going forward here, first thing I'll do is I'll demonstrate the Black Shark's ability for side slipping. So I'm going to get my speed a little slower by pitching up and controlling my altitude with the collective. And you'll notice on the HUD now I got a line from the center of the HUD, and that indicates my direction of flight. The longer it is, the faster I'm going, with the max length equating to 50 kph. So I'm going to kick over some rudder, cyclic to the right, and I'm now heading down the runway sideways. And we'll go the other way. And this is a handy little function when you're moving from one space to another or tracking a target. Anyhow, we'll get some speed going here. Pitching forward, increasing collective. And I want to get a speed up about 200 kph here. And what I'm going to do is then I'm going to initiate a turn reverse. So about 200, and I'm going to pitch up to about 45 degrees. And when my speed gets down to about 70 knots, I'm going to kick in the rudder, little cyclic, reverse the rudder, and now I'm going back the other way. And as I'm descending here, I'm getting a lot more speed build up. Max speed is about 300 kph. You know, start getting some warnings, which I'm getting close to. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do a climbing turn. And going back the other way now. So now I'm established at about 80 kph, going through about 700 meters. Now I'm going to descend down, so I'm going to close out the collective, pitch down, and again I want to be careful not to get my speed too high. And as I start to bottom out, I'll go ahead and do a hard turn to the left. And now I'm going to go ahead and kill off some of the speed by again pitching up and reducing collective. One thing you have to be careful is not to let your sink rate to get too high, or you definitely will enter a vortex ring state. Okay, we'll come in for a landing now. Now drop the gear down and open the door. And one of the handy features of the Black Shark here is the auto hover capability. So once I get the speed pretty slow, maybe around 15 or 20 kph, I'll go ahead and initiate that. And it looks good. And the circle in the HUD, that represents your hover point, and the little square represents your deviation from that. So I'm pretty close there. Airspeed's just about zeroed out, and I'm 10 meters over the tarmac. So now I'll go ahead and slowly decrease the collective to land. And we are down. So that's a little overview of a rolling takeoff, the very basics of maneuvers, and a landing using the hover mode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.